Catalunya Rally Spain, for so long a uniquely mixed surface event, now reverting to a full asphalt challenge. Super smooth, flowing mountain roads, the closest World Rally cars come to circuit racing. It's another big favourite with the crews, not least Hyundai's Thierry Neuville, looking to finish a frustrating season with a flourish. Winner on each of the past 2 visits to Catalonia. So what is it about the Tarragona tarmac that suits the Belgian so well?
I don't know. I mean, I like Rally Spain. It's a tarmac event, obviously. On tarmac, we have always been fast and enjoying a lot. Our Hyundai has been working as well quite good. And last year, we had an incredible run. I felt very comfortable in the car. There were some tricky conditions in some of the stages. And yeah, I was just rolling through and the times were coming. And that was a nice thing. Of course, there can be some gravel on the road and some dirty cuts, depending on the weather. But generally, it's quite straightforward conditions. You just focus on your driving. It's more like a circuit racing driving. You can use more of the road, try to optimize your racing line.
It's very pleasurable to drive. There's a very nice flow of the Spanish roads, and also the drains on the inside of the roads where you can hook wheels to carry even more speed. It's a good sensation you get from driving there, for sure. But it's not wide enough for us to go past the limit of the tyres, which is the problem with them having to be road legal tyres. They're very, very narrow compared to race car tyres, so the general grip's still low. So it's just about the right width of road to really use the tyres and enjoy them.
Yeah, Rally Spain is the closest thing we get to circuit racing, I think. You know, really wide, fast-flowing roads. What changes that, or has done quite a lot in the last few years, is the amount of cutting. You know, it does make the roads very loose and covered in gravel. So that's always a challenge, because you arrive with this racing car and then all of a sudden, for the second pass, you have all this gravel pulled out onto the road. So, you know, maybe slightly different requirements, you know, from the car there, but of course it's part of rallying.
Spain is special from tarmac rallies. It's again, it's very smooth. It's more like almost circuit style, which it's actually not. But still, the roads, you know, they have good flow. They're very smooth. Not so many cuts. It stays quite clean. So it's a fair play there.
Circuit-style asphalt roads setup is key. Dropped ride height, slick tyres, a low-slung, road-hugging version of the Yaris R1 with maximum grip would do very nicely, thank you, for the newly crowned world champion.
I think it's just really stiff, a lot of grip, really precise car. Of course, in some tarmac rallies we cannot always have that, but in there we can really have proper, almost circuit-style setup. Enjoy the feeling of the car being fast and gripped up. So yeah, I think it's just overall quite enjoyable event. Normally the condition is quite good and stable, so you can just drive fast and enjoy the flow of the stages.
It's really about having a car that gives you the best performance possible. You know, it's not so much about compliance and about confidence. It's just about, you know, getting as much grip as you can get and trying to carry as much speed through the corner. So it is unique and special in that way. And